It's pretty close.
It's another day. Children come and play with chocolate button.
Chocolate button.
The sun is out today. I'll say hello today to chocolate button.
Chocolate button.
I'll teach you how to read and write. Not sure I can ride a bike. We'll go through all the letters and sounds, having lots of fun playing around. It's another day. Children come and play with chocolate button.
Chocolate button.
The sun is out today. I'll say hello today to chocolate button. Chocolate button.
2, 3. Chocolate button. Good morning, Mr. Magpie.
Good morning, Bye. I like that.
Roll up, roll up, come to the greatest show on earth. It is Chocolate Button Circus. Everyone is welcome. We can't wait to see you. We've got clowns. We do tricks with our candlesticks. We have everything. We have bears. We have cuddly toys. We have juggling. We have gymnastics. We have everything you could ever possibly want from a circus. Come and see, come and see. Get your tickets now. Only £1.50 or £1 if you are a child. My goodness me, I cannot wait to see you for some circus antics in the ring any moment now. Oh look, I can see a clown coming just this way. Watch out everyone. Shh. Ha ha ha. Oh no, a banana skin! I tripped on a banana skin! Oh no! Look up and admire the amazing acrobatics. Oh my goodness, they're flying! Woo! Wow! And last but not least, here we have the pièce de résistance. Yes, it's our gorilla tamer. Everyone give them a round of applause. Come on, gorilla, come onto the stage. Wow-wee. Look how he just throws that whip away. He doesn't need it anyway. Chocolate button? Yes. I'm afraid it's time for phonics now. Oh my goodness, I was just playing circuses. Did you like it? I mean, I absolutely loved it. I think you've got some real talents there. I think if you keep practicing, you could get really, really good. Oh, wow, thank you so much. Yes, but we ought to get ready for phonics now, you're right. Oh, it's going to take me a little moment to get ready. So can everyone just make sure they've got all of their stuff ready by the time I get to 0. Ready? 10, 9, 8. Come on, Bert, off you go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Hello everyone and welcome to Chocolate Button Teaches Phonics. It is so good to see you all. I hope you enjoyed some of the sunshine this weekend, and I hope you're ready to get going on our phonics for today. Right, we are going to start by doing some warm-ups like usual, and we're going to start off by raising our shoulders up to touch our ears. Hold them there, 1, 2, and then drop your shoulders. 1, 2. Now raise your shoulders, 1, 2, and then release your shoulders, 1, 2. Now lift your arms up as high as they can go and lift your shoulders with them. Ready, 1, 2, and drop, 1, 2. And again, as far as you can go, up, 1, 2, and drop, 1, 2. Nice work. Now you're going to push your hands together and you are going to push as far as you can while we do the countdown. Are you ready? So we're going to go push 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Woo. And then push them together. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Oh, my goodness me. And we're going to do that again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. And last time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Whew, my goodness me. Right, shake it all out. Lucy, please can we borrow your paws for the next one? Sure. So for the next one, you're going to clasp your hands together and then we're going to do 10 circles in a clockwise motion and 10 circles in an anti-clockwise motion. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then anti-clockwise, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Okay, and now to warm up our fingers, I'm going to lay them out on the table like that, and we're going to start off by trying to move our index fingers towards our thumb, and then our middle finger, and then our ruby ring, and then our little finger, and then our index finger, and our middle finger, and our ruby ring, and our little finger, and then our index finger, our middle finger, our ruby ring finger, and our little finger. Okay, let's try and go backwards. So we're going to go out first with our little fingers, then our ruby rings, then our middle finger, then our index finger, then our thumbs. Out with our little finger, that's it. Oh, dear me. Are you feeling the stretch? Good. Okay. Last one then. Big hands, little hands. Big hands, little hands. That's it. Keep going. As fast as you can. Keep going, keep going. And shake them out. Okay. Are we ready and warmed up for our handwriting? Fantastic. Okay, let's get going. Right. We are going to start by just checking that we are holding our pen or a pencil correctly. Okay. If you hold it in your left hand, the one with an ul on it, an L on it, then you get these 3 fingers, you put them over the ink, and then you twist. Okay, so you can hold it like that. Now, you might put your middle finger underneath, ever so slightly, as a bit of a rest for it to rest on. And it's the same with your right finger. Right hand, you might put your fingers over the top of the ink, and then flip it over, and you might have all 3 fingers like that on the pen, which is fine. Or what a lot of people do is they put their middle finger down as a slight rest, and then the other 2 are gripping on, so that then it works. Okay, so you might want to try that as a pencil grip, see if it works for you, because that's what a lot of people do. It's definitely what I do. Okay, right, the first thing we're going to do is some mountains. See if you can keep that pen on the board the whole time. And then we're going to do some battlements. And then we're going to do some waves, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards. I wonder if that's why it's called the letter C, because it looks like the waves in the sea. Could be, who knows? Not me. Right, and the last one we're going to do is some whirligigs. Okay, let's find out what our pattern is today. Our pattern today is the letter O again. Okay, so we're going to start off by doing forwards, backwards, all the way round and across. Forwards, backwards, all the way round and across. Okay, and with your left hand please, Lucy. Okay, I'll do my best. Forwards, backwards, all the way round and across. Forwards, backwards, all the way round and across. There we go. And the reason we have that little flick at the top, of course, is so that we can join the letters. Okay, so if we're writing two O's together, then they both join at the top. But otherwise, we might write something, join to another letter, and it will look slightly different. But there we go. That's how you join it. Okay, right. Let's have a go on some lines. So I'm just going to draw some lines here for us. There we go. It's a very good skill to have to draw a straight line. I'm finding it really tricky, so it might be worth you practicing as well. If you've got a whiteboard, drawing some lines. If you've got line paper, that's obviously good too. Right. Okay. So we're going to go up to halfway, then backwards, around, and across. Okay. So it just sits on the line, nice and simple. Goes up to the halfway point, and that's how it works. Okay, and then with my left hand, oh, that wasn't quite big enough, sorry. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can do our practice of joining them now. Now, last week we learned these 3 new high frequency words, and we had a go at practicing them so that we can just say them the moment we see them. Okay, so here's that first one. Let me just put it into focus for you. There we go. Okay, here's the first one, and it says the word house. House, that's it. Well done, everyone. I'm sure you probably got that way before I did. And then the second one was this word. It was the word about. About. House, about. And the last one was the funny one, the tricky one, which is the one that says Wow, well done to those of you who remembered it. Nice work. People. People. So those are those 3 for last week. And now we've got actually 4 more this week. And it's probably because they're sort of linked. We know that my makes the word my. And we know that y makes an e sound at the end of a word, but it also makes an I sound. So here's the second one, another word with the y making an I sound. So it's by, and it means next to. Okay. I went to the Tesco's by Vassal Road. Okay, so that we know it's that one by Vassal Road. Okay, on Brixton Road. All right, fantastic. So that's the word by. See if you can remember that one in our brown words practice in a minute. Oh, this one. This one has got another apostrophe. So this one is the word don't. And because there's an apostrophe there, it means that there is something missing. And the thing that's missing is an O, the letter O. Because actually what don't means is do not. Do not do this. Okay, so that's what don't is short for. So the apostrophe is there to say, oh, we haven't put the O in because we didn't have time. Okay, so we take out the finger space as well. So the word don't is short for do not, and it's spelled like this. D-O-N apostrophe T. Okay, have a little look at that, see if you can remember it, and we'll see if we can have a go and include it in our spellings this week, but also our reading words this week. Okay, so we've got don't, and then these ones are related in the sense that this one is the word Mr. It's short for Mr. Okay, so we could write out M-I-S-T-E-R, but takes quite a long time. So instead, people just write Mr. M-R, Mr, and it stands for Mr. Okay, so if you see that, it means Mr. Okay, and Mr is for a man, isn't it? Okay, Mr. Or for a boy, Mr. Okay, might be master, I suppose, for a boy. Okay, and here is Mrs. Mrs. M-R-S is short for the word Mrs. Okay, so instead of writing out the whole word M-I-S-S-E-S, you write just M-R-S, Mrs. Okay, M-R-S for Mrs. See if you can remember that one as well, because that's a really useful one. And do you know what Mrs. is for? It's for you use it for a married lady. Okay, so if a woman has got married, then she becomes Mrs. So for example, it's Mrs. Andrews. Okay, Mrs. Andrews is our head teacher, and she got married to Mr. Andrews, so now she's called Mrs. Andrews. Shirley is Mrs. Mulef. Okay, because she married Mr. Mulef, and so now she's Mrs. Mulef. And I am, well, I am nothing because I am a bear. But Lucy is Miss Coates because she's not married. So she's just M-I-S-S, Miss. Okay? So Miss is for women who are not married, and Mrs. is for women who are. I hope that makes sense. Okay, there we go. Those are all our new words. I just wanted to remind us because it is Monday, and also just to have a little practice before we get going with our brown words. Okay, so I'm going to put all of these words into our brown words now, ready for our practice. Okay, let's see how we get on. Little. When. He. Be. Come. What. You. It's. Have. From. children, went. Help! Some, one, then, were, said, just, like, that, she, we, do, there, out, me, so, they, house, about, people, Mrs. By, don't, Mr. That's it. How did you get on? I hope you did really, really well. I'm sure you did. And don't worry if you didn't get any of those new ones. They are brand new. So we're just going to keep practicing them until we get as good at those as we are at all the other ones. Okay, let's have a go at some sounds now, shall we? Yeah. Ing. Ung. Ah. W. K. G. R. Or. T. V. Ul. B. Ch. Z. U. Oo. Or a. Your or. F. S. J. You or oo. Air. Ow or oo. E. X. P. I. W. F. O. G. N. Sh. Ear. Ah. Ul. O. Qu. F. Z. O. Or. Oo. I. A, I, E, oi, ow, or E, y, E, or I, or, oi. Our sound today is the sound W. Can you make the sound W? That's it. Well done. There it is. W. And then we have it here with a W with a WH. And then we also have it here. W. Lucy, I think you might have made a mistake with this one. Do you? Why? Well, I can't think of any words that begin with an O that start with the sound W, or that where there's an O sound, an O letter making a W sound at all. Okay, well, let's just see what we find out, shall we? Okay, fine. Let's see. Okay, I've started off by finding some brown words to have a look at. Okay, so these are ones we've just read, but I thought it was good because there are quite a few that we already know. So we know that this one says what, don't we? And so here's the word what, and as you can see, the W sound is spelled with a WH. So we can put what in that pile there. Okay, and the next one is the word were. Were. We were on the way to the park when we realised we had forgotten our picnic. Were. Okay, and this time the W sound is just with a W in the way that we already know. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, and the next one is the word went. And again, that's spelled with a W in its normal place. So there's went. And here is when. And here we've got the WH making the W sound. Okay, so there's when. So we've got 2 and 2 so far. So here we go. Let's do some more words. This is the word wahat. Oh, hang on. This is a brown word, isn't it, as well? I must have just missed it. Okay, wahat we know is what is the word what. What time is it, please? So that's going to go in that pile there. And in fact, I'm just going to highlight the WH on that one so that we can remember. Wahat. Because we often write wahat, don't we? We often write the word what. Okay, and here we have the word wig. 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 So that is just, oops, that's just a normal W. So that's going to go underneath there. Sorry about that. Jogged everything by mistake. Okay, and here is the word win. Win. Okay, and that is just a W. So that's going to go there. Here's the word wet. Wet. Okay, so that can go over here with just a W. And here we have the word winter. Winter, when the nights are the coldest. Do you remember that from the story? From the Bramley Hedge story? Oh, that's such a good story. That was the poem, wasn't it? Winter. Great. Okay, here we go. We'll underline the W for winter because it's just a normal, just spelled with just a W there. Okay, let's see what we've got next. Which. Oh, which one of you would like to come to my house? Which. Okay, there we go. Which. So there's that WH. So we remember that which is a WH sound. A WH spelling, sorry. And a W sound. We've got wheel. Wheel. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all day long. There we go. Wheel. So that's spelled with the WH again. Okay, wheel. Let's try and remember that one. Ooh, this is an interesting one. W-I-S, whis, per, whisper, whisper. Whispering is when you do this. I hope you can hear me because I am whispering. This word says whisper and it's spelled with a WH sound. So it's going to go in the WH pile. There we go. Right. Where is the next one? Aha! Look. Air. It looks like it should be spelled. It sounds like it should be spelled W-H-A-I-R, doesn't it? Because air is spelled A-I-R, but for some reason, where is spelled like this, W-H-E-R-E. Funny one, isn't it? Okay, but it's spelled with a W-H, so that's the main thing that we're looking at the moment is that grapheme. So there we go. Nice. That's lots and lots and lots so far. My goodness, loads actually. And here we have W-E. We, no, it's not we. W-I. Why. Ah, why. Why, Delilah? Oh my goodness, you sounded just like Tom Jones, Chocolate Chocolate Button. Thanks. I'd like to think so. Why? So we've got the WH grapheme making the W sound on this one. I'm just going to put that there because we're running out of space on the old WH side at the moment. Okay, and then we've got W-N, when. When. It's a question about time, isn't it? When are we going to do our phonics? Asked Chocolate Chocolate Button. When. Okay, when. And as we know, we already know that one. When. Oh, look, there it is, in fact. Oh, look, I've just realised what I can do. I'm going to put what on top of what. And then why there. But why there? Ha ha ha. And then we'll be all ready. We can see. Can you see all of them? Not quite, but nearly. Oh dear, sorry. There's space issues on this desk. Maybe I should push them all up there. There we go. That's better. Sorry about the wait. Wait would go in here. W-A-I-T. W-A-I-T for wait. Okay, there we go. That's those words. Oh, Lucy, you didn't come up with an O sound, did you? You didn't come up with a word. You said you were going to come up with a word that starts with a W, but actually the grapheme is an O. Oh, yes, I did say that, didn't I? Here it is. Oh, no, you're right. Oh, I can't believe you're right. Yes, the number 1. That starts with a W sound, doesn't it? 1. Although I think really it makes an W sound, doesn't it? It makes a W and an U sound. In this word. And it's a tricky word anyway, so I'm not really sure we should allow it. But we'll put it down there just this once. Ha ha ha! I thought of another one. Once. Oh, well done, Chocolate Chocolate Button. Yes, you see, there are some very odd, tricky words where the W might actually start with an O. So that's one of them. That's one of them. One of them. You thought of one once. Yes, you did, Chocolate Chocolate Button. Well done. Yes, good, excellent. Okay, let's get on with some spellings. Is that what's next? Let's have a look. Oops, we forgot to go through any rules. Oh, yes, we did. Right, okay. So I've taken out the O because it's very rare. But let's have a look. Actually, if it needs a question mark, if it's a question word, it's quite often WH. Look, what time is it? When are we leaving? Why do we have to go there? Where are we going? And which park are we going to? See, all of these are question words, aren't they? So you could think of it as that as a rule. So it's WH for question words. Except that here, annoyingly, were you at the party doesn't fit, does it? So were isn't a WH word, but it can be a question. True. So the other way to think about it, I suppose, is that if the W sound is at the start of the word, it might well be a WH or a W. But if it's in the middle or at the end of a word, it's never going to be WH. Okay, so if there's a W sound in the middle of the word, it's never going to be WH. It's always going to be just a plain old W. Okay, so if it, for example, in the word threw, I threw a ball, the W sound is at the end of the word. So we know it's definitely going to be W. Okay? Yes. Make sense? Okay. Sorry that there aren't any more hard and fast rules, because it's annoying that also whisper and wheel are WH. They're at the beginning at least. The sound is at the beginning at least, but they're not questions really, are they? But anyway, that gives you some clue. So if it's a question word, then it's probably WH, unless it's were. Okay, that gives you some idea. And if the W sound, the W sound is in the middle or at the end of a word, then it's definitely not WH. Okay? Super! Let's get on to our segmentation for spellings. Woohoo! Okay, we are ready for our spellings for today. Now, we've got quite a few spellings, but hopefully they'll get a bit easier as we go. And they all have the W sound in them, and those that don't, I will point out to you, so don't worry. Okay, so we're going to start off with number 1 with the word whisper. Whisper. Okay, whisper. So we've got w, I, s, p, whisper. W, I, s, p, whisper. Whisper. We didn't want the birds to hear us and fly away, so we had to whisper. Whisper. If you're not sure which W sound to make, which W sound to use, it's that one. There, that one. Chocolate button. We're supposed to be seeing if they can remember. I know, but it's so hard. I thought I'd just give them a little help. Right, okay, well. Okay, number 2 then is the word where. Where is my dog? Where? Where? W-air. W-air. Do you remember it was a tricky one to spell because it wasn't really spelled how it sounded in a way. So don't worry if you get this one wrong. Where? Number 3, we've learned before. It's the word what. What. Do you remember? What? What on earth is going on here? What? Number 4 is the word when. When are we going to do it? When? When will we see each other again? Oh, hopefully soon, but it might not be for a while. When? When? When will it be safe to go back to school? When? It's a question, so just check you've used the right grapheme for W. And the next one is also a question. So where are we? Number 5 is the word which. Which. Not as in, not that kind of which. This is as in the question which. Which way is it to Ray Primary School? Which. Which. We use this word when we've got a choice. Which. Number 6 is the word wheel. 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 The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all day long. Wheel. Wheel. And the next one is the word why. Why? Why can't we see each other again? Why? Why? You know why Chocolate Button is because of coronavirus. I know, but I'm so sad. Why? Yes. Okay, so have a think about what could be making that I sound at the end of the word. Why? See if you can remember from earlier. It's not IGH. I'll give you that as a clue. See if you can think of it. Okay, we're going to move away from the w words for now, and we're going to have a go at some of the words that we learned just earlier today. Again, so don't worry if you're not sure. So the first one is the word don't. Don't. Do you remember? It's short for do not, and there's an apostrophe in there. See if you can remember how to spell the word don't. Have a think. Don't. Don't give up now. We're nearly at the end. Don't. Don't. The next word is the word by. Walk on by. Do, 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 do. Walk on by. Do, 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 do. By. By. Only 2 letters in that word. By. And the next one is the word Mr. Mr. But remember, you don't have to write the whole word out. You can just use the abbreviation, the short way of doing it. How do we write the short way of writing Mr.? It's just 2 letters, Mr. Mr. Churchill gave a wonderful speech about the end of the war. Mr. The next one is the word Mrs. Mrs. As in a married woman. Do you remember the short way of writing Mrs.? Not as in she misses the ball. As in Mrs. I'm trying to think of some married women. Mrs. McClung was Lucy's teacher at primary school. That's a true fact. Mrs. McClung. Don't know where that came from, really. Mrs. Mrs. 3 letters. And the next one, we'll go back to the W sound again now. So this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Number 12 is the word wig. 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 When Cecily pretends to be someone else, she sometimes puts on a wig. Wig. The next one is the word wet. Wet. If I'm really good, sometimes Lucy lets me put the sprinkler on in the garden and I run through and get wet. It's really fun. Wet. Wet. The next one is the word win. Win. Oh, I really hope I win the race. I really hope I win the race. Win. Oh, and the last word doesn't have a w sound in it, but it is the word people. It's the one from last week to see if you remember how to write it. People. Ooh, I don't think I can remember. Ooh, it had a funny letter. The third letter was funny, wasn't it? Oh, I can't remember what it was. People. Oh, no. See if you can remember how to spell the word people. People who need people are the luckiest people. People. Oh my goodness, we have finished the spellings for today. Woohoo! Okay, let's see how we have got on. Okay. Right, our last game for today is a game of reading, and the first job is to read through this sentence and count how many sounds of w there are in it. How many w sounds there are in this sentence. And just to warn you, it is a bit silly, this sentence. I think it's ready for Sillylandia. I don't think it's really a very good sentence, but it's okay. It does make sense. It's just quite silly. Okay, so have a go, read through the sentence, and then count how many w sounds you can find in it. Okay, off you go. How are you getting on? Nearly finished? Okay, if you haven't, I'm going to come out of the shot again and then you can press pause and have a practice, okay? So I'm going to get out of the way and then you can press pause, okay? Okay, great. So let's see. Put your hand up if you found more than one w sound. Okay, good. That's all of you. Okay. What about more than two? 3? 4? You found more than 5 w sounds in this one sentence? I don't believe it. Right, okay, I'm going to check and see how many there are. My goodness me. Okay, here we go. So, the first word is the word where. Where is the wheel? Wheel. Where is the wheel? Which? Where is the wheel which Mrs. Wit. Where is the wheel which Mrs. Wit wet with her wig? Where is the wheel which Mrs. Wit wet with her wig when whispering loudly? Where is the wheel which Mrs. Wit wet with her wig when whispering loudly? Oh my goodness, it's like one of those tongue twisters where you can't say it very well if you try and say it quickly. How quickly can you read this sentence? Do you want to see? Ready, steady, go. Where is the wheel which Mrs. Wit wet with her wig when whispering loudly? Oh my goodness, I'm not very fast at all. Okay, I'm going to try again. Where is the wheel which Mrs. Wit wet with her wig when whispering loudly? It's really fun. Okay, anyway, sorry, let's get counting how many w sounds there are. So we've got where, so that's definitely one. W. Where is the wheel? There's another one. W. Which, another one. Mrs. Wit, wet with her wig. Where is the wheel which Mrs. Wit wet with her wig when whispering loudly? Whispering. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sounds. Did you get 8? You didn't? More than 8? Oh, hang on, let me see. I don't think I missed any. Where is the wheel which Mrs. Wit wet with her... Oh, wet, of course. There's a w sound at the beginning of wet. There we go. Okay, let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 w sounds in that sentence. Oh my goodness me. 9. So if you got the number 9, well done. Well done. You've done brilliantly. Fantastic. My goodness me, what a fun day today. Thank you so much for all of your help and for helping me to get all of my sounds in there correctly. I hope you've enjoyed it too, and I hope to see you tomorrow for some more Chocolate Button Teaches Phonics. Woohoo! Look, listen. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh my goodness, I'm hearing a w everywhere now. Everywhere. My goodness me, it's a very common sound. I think we're going to have to use that a lot. Right, okay, well worth remembering. Okay, elbow bump. Thank you so much and see you tomorrow. Bye.